Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kwingsletsplays, and this is a special stream of LEGO Batman 3 because you guys voted for it. This is the LEGO Batman 3 DLC special showcase. We'll be looking at pretty much all the DLC story stuff before our New Year's Eve stream of Arkham Origins around 10:45, 11 o'clock. So, your current like goal is 100 likes for this stream. And I'm going to do a poll asking you guys what your favorite DLC level is out of my top 4 choices. So we'll see what people say. I love this intro. It's one of my favorite LEGO intros, actually. Now comes the Batarang, and thugs are like, uh-oh. Hard to believe it's been so long since the last LEGO Batman game. 2018 for LEGO DC Supervillains, but this game was way longer ago. But it's a great little homage here to the animated series. All that was missing here was a lightning bolt. LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Okay, let's go. Oh. Yep, maybe, MB. Okay. So, tomorrow will be the finale of this, because we'll be doing the Superman level. And probably the remainder of the DLC stuff. So if you guys are just piling in here, your like goal is 100 likes for the first 30 minutes of the stream. So if you guys can make that happen, that'd be amazing. So the DLC levels that we'll be looking at are down here. You've got the Suicide Squad. You have the Arrow stage. You have the Dark Knight Trilogy. 75th Anniversary Batman. Man of Steel. I don't know where the Adam West level is anymore. That's kind of weird. I thought the Adam West level was supposed to be here, unless it's in the Batcave itself. I don't remember.
Might be. I think it's in Bruce Wayne Manor.
I think it is in Bruce Wayne Manor. Let's do... let's do the Suicide Squad first. You know what? No, we'll do Bizarro. Wait. let's just rip off the Band-Aid, shall we? Let's do Man of Steel first. The pain! Ah! Yeah, we're ripping off the Band-Aid. Let's go. Ouch.
I think we need Henry Cavill as a guest star on this episode.
Oof. Man of Steel. Oof. All I know is pain. Okay. Man of Steel. Dark Knight.
His muscles are made of steel, but his heart is broken.
Yeah. I don't think the Suicide Squad was very good. Arrow was an interesting one. Dark Knight Trilogy. 25th, yeah. I'm gonna say Arrow. Arrow was a good one. Adam West. Best LEGO Batman 3 DLC stage. Okay, there's your guys' poll. And remember, people, your first like goal is 100 likes, so let's rip off the Band-Aid and do Man of Steel. Oof. Here we go. I know!
Krypton, once a great planet, now stands on the brink of destruction. I, Maximus, Jor-El, must try to save my son Cal by sending him off-planet with all our civilization's genetic knowledge hidden in his tiny baby pants. If I can get home and put him inside our last pod, he'll be safe. As long as we put enough milk in with him, that should do the trick. It can't fail. General Zod. He wants to take over the planet, which is falling to bits. What a loon. I trust his space dragon. Senseless waste. Helix, you Drongo, help me get inside.
So we're playing as Jor-El.
I returned to find my home, besieged by General Zod and his fighters. I can't stand uninvited house guests.
Yep, Jor-El. I thought Man of Steel actually was... There were some pretty cool parts of the movie. The only thing I didn't like was him killing Zod and, you know, the fight in Metropolis. But when I go back and I rewatch the Man of Steel movie, it's not Superman's fault that Zod attacks Metropolis. Metropolis is already under attack by these weird machines that are trying to terraform the Earth to destroy it, so that they can turn it into New Krypton or something. At least I think that's what the plot is. So Superman has to do his best to try to save Metropolis and all this other stuff, but things aren't really going the way that he has planned. And then he actually takes the fight outside of Metropolis with Zod, but Zod brings it back to Metropolis. There's nothing really Superman can do. So when people are like, well, Superman didn't, you know, need to fight in Metropolis, it's like, he didn't have a choice. He tried to get out of Metropolis several times. Zod brought the fight to Metropolis. And Superman was essentially defending himself and trying to defend the city. Although, in BVS, they made sure that everybody, including the audience, knew that no major population city would be destroyed, because they were going to keep the fight contained with Doomsday on this small little island, which really didn't make any sense, but okay. Doomsday's not a caring, thoughtful creature. So, yeah. I have no idea what we're supposed to... No? Okay. Wait, what? Oh, okay, that was wrong. That. Okay, so this, and then this. Oh, hey guys, we've been stuck at 49 likes for like 5 minutes. There's over 80 people watching. Can we please get those likes up? It's very important that we hit 100 likes within the first 30 minutes. We're already 8 minutes into the stream with only 49. Thank you. Last stream set a record for likes. It got 100 likes in like 15 minutes. Let's see if you guys can do that again. Alright, so here I am, this little robot. I don't really remember this robot playing a big role in the movie.
I had no idea of my true plans for the Codex, but he seemed determined to stop me at all costs. In some ways, you'll have to admire his persistence.
Whoop! Jor-El. Ah, he has a laser. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Bardock DLC is second week of January, which we will be covering for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which I'm kind of excited about that. It looks really interesting. Jor-El is basically Bardock? Yeah, isn't it interesting that the Dragon Ball thing is kind of like the Superman story? You send, Goku gets sent to Earth before, basically Krypton or Planet Vegeta is blown up. You know, little baby in a little rocket ship. And comes to Earth and gets superpowers, in a sense. It's totally Superman.
Another fiery explosion.
A little bit.
More of Zod's men trying to hunt me down. It was at this point I began to wish I'd come in through the back door.
It's a pretty interesting thing. Fine. Okay, so we need Jor-El here to blast this. Ripping off the Band-Aid with the Man of Steel. I hope that they make a super... Like, just like how they have a superhero movie that takes place at Christmas, like Batman Returns. I really hope that we get a DC superhero movie that takes place at New Year's or like some type of holiday. Would be interesting. So in just a few short weeks, we'll find out what the first wave of new DC films is going to be, including the new Superman movie. And I guess a new Batman movie as well that isn't Matt Reeves the Batman. Which I really think it's a mistake to hire another younger Batman. Like, because nobody's going to want to see two young Batmen. Yup. That's the rumor right now. It's going to be a Batman actor in his 30s.
You already have Pattinson.
You already have Pattinson, who's like in his 30s, I know. And apparently, the rumor going around right now is the Superman actor that they're looking at is only a few years younger than Cavill was.
Finally, I can get young Cal in the escape pod.
Yeah, apparently.
Need changing first.
I'll wait till Jor-El finishes.
Again? Hasn't he got better things to do? Get a decent haircut? Or not the cradle? Took Laura and I ages to put that together. Sweetheart, can you remember where we put the instructions for that? Such damage. I had once considered naming my child Zod. Lara argued that we should call him Neil before we both settled for Cal. I definitely choose Neil before Zod now.
Okay, that's kind of funny. So anyway, the rumor going around is that the Superman actor he's young, but he's not that much younger than Cavill. Like, some people have said he was going to be in his 20s, but that's not the case. It's probably going to be like 32, 33. And Cavill right now is 39.
I'd heard of
and looks like he's like 35.
This was ridiculous.
So it's just...
Repairing it would be
it's just...
The plan was to succeed.
Yeah, of course
One
they
of
did.
Zod's most loyal henchmen and a formidable combatant. Shame he smelled worse than a Rondo piece.
But they're saying they might actually get an unknown actor to play the new Flash.
A warrior so tough, she was rumored to have taken her vacations on what was left of Wakethor.
Yeah, yeah, they're gonna, just like they did an unknown for Cyborg in Zack Snyder's universe, which would have worked out pretty well had they actually followed through with everything they were gonna do. But I mean, I really hope that Cyborg's not a part of the new Justice League. I want him to be a part of the Teen Titans. Like, I don't like the new 52. Yeah, Jeff Johns even said the reason why they included Cyborg anyways because they were trying to add more options to Justice League cast members, but at the same time it's like, why didn't they have Mr. Terrific or Icon or Rocket or somebody else? Like, why did it have to be Cyborg? Cyborg works better with the Titans. There are other characters they could have used. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It should have been Martian Manhunter, though, because Martian Manhunter is a more interesting character. But like I said, you know, they were trying to do the new 52, which I think that's also part of the reason why people really weren't falling in line with stuff. Nobody really liked the new 52 anyway, and they were orchestrating a whole DC cinematic universe about the new 52, whereas I'm pretty sure James Gunn is going to be using the Grant Morrison era / like the let's see, because his biggest hint right now was he really liked how Grant Morrison wrote Superman, and I forgot Grant Morrison did do some Superman stuff. But what's interesting is the Batman that was from the Grant Morrison run was mostly Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson and Damian.
Maybe that will happen.
No. James Gunn already said that he's not going to do adaptation of the Grant Morrison Batman and Robin run. He likes it, but he's not going to do something with that. Which is a shame. I can't do that? Then what am I supposed to do? If he doesn't... Does he have a grapple? What am I doing wrong? Why are we bringing the... She can interact with this? Oh yeah, those one things were really good. Potato wedges you did. I thought Jor-El here is supposed to have a grapple gun. Why is it not working? I know what I'm supposed to use. I'm supposed to use a grapple gun, but... Good job on getting up to 72 likes, guys and gals. Anybody remember the Man of Steel level? Did we glitch? Because these guys aren't dying. Never mind. Now will you let me use the grapple? I don't know. I don't know, honey. I don't know. I want to do stuff fun for your New Year's. I know you won't be awake.
I can fall asleep now and I can get up.
Probably watch that one movie with Dan
Cryo was
Aykroyd.
finally rebuilt. This
1
is
or
our
2 in the
only
morning.
chance.
Nope. Why won't you... Okay, so I built that. What do you want me to do? The escape pod is ready. Go to the cradle as Lauren. Okay, send the baby out. Okay. Laura, put the baby in the rocket. You're gonna throw the baby in the rocket? Oh, she can jump. Okay, there we go. Bye, Cal.
Goodbye, my son. Remember to write. No, wait. Never mind.
Little Cal is in the rocket. Okay. Oh, we need the little robot here to program Cal to send him away. Alright, good job on getting 70 likes, people. Let's push for 80 next. So this is this one. This one. Oh, okay. So this. What? Oh. It goes. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Target Earth. Oh no!
General Zod arrived at last. I couldn't let him stop our mission.
Oh wow. Yeah, we don't need that much.
Every time I think about making rocks, I buy another little bag of corn, so the freezer's full of bags.
Okay, so how the hell are we supposed to defeat Zod?
Hi everyone, Happy New Year's.
Oops, sorry, wifey.
Thanks for voting for Lego Batman 3. Thanks for streaming with me.
What in the world? Zod, seriously.
We have 400 cowbell. Hi Richard Taylor, you're breathtaking. Hi GS World. Hi United Thrive. Hi Lorray. Hi Kate. Hi Sub-Zero. Hello Later Hater. Hi Andre. Hello Jamari. Good to see you.
I never thought that'd get off the ground. Good luck, son. Your mother's left a bunch of hologram doohickeys in the pod to teach you how to do stuff. And there's some holiday snaps from that trip to Kandor we took. Wherever you end up, make sure you wear plenty of sunscreen. And try not to lose the genetic codex I've hidden in your DNA.
Alright, that's the Man of Steel.
Hi Brianna. Hi Alneko. Hi Omrald. Hi everyone. Jacob Langlet. Hello the Batman 2022. Hi Brianna. Hi Isaiah. Hello James. Hi everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Look, I have a question. What system do we have Pokemon?
Black Switch.
Oh. So I might want to grind on that some for tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna do it tomorrow or I mean I guess we could talk to Ed today and tell him like that we might do it tomorrow or whatever day is good for you. He said he's available 7 days.
Yeah, I know. Alright guys, you're close to 100 likes again. Keep it up. Okay, so the next level is, why don't we do the Arrowverse? We'll save Dark Knight Trilogy for a little bit later. Let's do the Arrow.
Aww. No, Gio, you're a wonderful person. My New Year's resolution is always to try to be a better person too. That's because you're a sweetheart, Gio.
Alright guys, we're doing Arrow.
My name is Oliver Queen. I've been stranded on an island with only one goal: survive. Survive, and one day use a proper toilet again. I must fulfill my father's dying wish to use the list of names he left me and bring down those who are poisoning my city. To do this, I must become someone else. I must become something else. Something green and pointy. And arrowy. So far I've learned how to give a bowl of water a good slapping, but my training is by no means complete. Like, what if I'm attacked by a bowl of soup? Not watery soup. That really thick pea soup. Whole different fighting style to water. Anyway, I'm not alone on this island. I've met another survivor, Slade Wilson. He's okay. He just likes to take his top off a little too much and hits me in the face a lot. But he assures me it's for my own good. He's agreed to train me to fight and to survive. That day, Slade and I decided to visit a nearby campsite that belonged to our not-so-friendly neighbors. We would need to trust each other if our plan was to succeed. For members of the continuity police out there, sometimes I like to imagine myself back on the island wearing my Arrow costume, okay?
Ah, for the continuity police. I love Stephen Amell. Oh, that was fantastic. He's like, for the continuity police, sometimes I like to reimagine myself in the past wearing my Green Arrow costume. Because, of course, on the island, he wasn't dressed as Green Arrow. That's hilarious.
Yeah, but in the show, they put him randomly in a costume. Yep. Red Hood says R.I.P. Man of Steel.
No. In the flashbacks, he wasn't wearing the costume. This is the flashback to the island where he became trained to be Arrow.
He's imagining himself now.
Wearing the costume from the present.
Okay, I get it.
In the past.
That's hilarious that he just did that.
So apparently Stephen Amell says he really liked doing the Lego games when he got to voice Arrow.
That's cute. It seems like he really enjoyed that.
Yeah, but he said he wants to reprise his role as Arrow in the new DC film universe, but apparently the big rumor for Stephen Amell right now is they actually have him eyed for a villain in either Matt Reeves' Batman or James Gunn's Batman reboot.
Oh, but he really wants to play Arrow.
He wants to play Arrow again, yeah.
Wow, so he really liked playing Arrow.
He's actually still in good shape to play Arrow, if he wanted to.
Wow, interesting. BJ Williams says, the short today was positively adorable. I'm not a cat person, but I enjoyed watching how you guys care for Zelda. Aw, thanks BJ Williams. And Red Hood says goodbye to Man of Steel 07. Sub-Zero says, if I go crazy, will you still call me Superman?
Oh, wow.
My experiences on the island changed me. Sometimes they even changed me into a small, plastic version of myself. Slade had changed too, but he always had a plan to survive.
He changed me into a small plastic version of myself. Okay.
Oh, you guys have you have a few stray cats around the shelters. Oh, that you're at. Oh, wow, BJ Williams.
He's not using his Arrow costume. Okay. Ow! Alright, well, that worked. Slade's mask. As much as Slade was okay in the Arrowverse, but I think that Slade was really good in the Titans. In fact, Slade came back this year in Titans.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
oh,
and
cool.
White Raven made a debut, which is Raven's power-up from the comics. Her relationship with Beast Boy was in the this season as well. Beast Boy finally got powers and his changeling suit. We saved Adam West!
Saving me from that vicious ensnarement, fellow crime fighter.
Bye, Adam. Yes, Amber.
Dre in the chat, DRE, says, "Hi, Kwing and K-Wife. I have been watching you guys, you two, since I was old enough to be on YouTube, and you guys really helped shape my childhood. Hope you guys are doing well, and it is really good to see you are streaming still."
We stream every day, at least 3 to 4 times a day, between 5:30 to 1 in the morning. Usually.
Yeah, thank you for the kind words, and we stream daily if you want to stop by again. We also have a newsletter that that informs people of all our videos and streams. And then you, yeah, so thank you so much, Dre, and thanks for the kind words. I appreciate that. And thank you, BJ Williams. That's very sweet. You always have the kindest things to say. Thank you, BJ Williams. And hi, Richard Taylor. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much. Hi, Later Gator. Hi, Savan. Hi, Omerald. Hi, United Thrive. Hello, the Batman 2022. Hi, everyone. Red Hood and Brandon.
Yep. Remember, guys, you're close to your first like goal. You're currently at 88 likes, so just a little bit more for our current like goal. All right, so what are we supposed to do in the world of Arrow?
Adam West said in Family Guy, "Holy cow, I'm a tomato." Wow, Gio, that's interesting.
Very interesting.
I haven't seen all of the episodes. Yeah. Lego Batman 3 was the best at humor, unlike modern DC, says James Marinin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Supporting the K-Wings is my New Year's resolution. That's so sweet of you, Richard Taylor.
Oh. That didn't work.
Yeah, well, BJ Williams, I think that Zelda is our least spoiled cat, actually. Even though she is the cutest. She is the cutest cat, but she's the least spoiled.
I don't know if she's
Our
cutest.
first cat that we had was
There's no doubt in my mind that being around Slade made me stronger. I hardly ever climbed waterfalls at home.
Okay, climbing waterfalls.
Our first cat we had, Tink, was very sophisticated, and she needed like certain food. She would only eat certain food. But I think she was very sick, and we didn't know it, so it makes sense. I always thought she was prissy, but in reality, she was just...
Danger was all around the island. You always had to watch your step.
She didn't feel good, but this Zelda is different than all of our other cats we've ever had. She's so different. She has so much energy, and she's such a little... She likes swiping at us. She likes... But she's one of the most, like... She has one of the biggest personalities of any cat we've had. Of course, I loved Tink so much. I cried so hard for Tink.
I know.
She was my spirit animal. Tink was just like my personality. I don't know whose personality Zelda is like.
Don't know.
Zelda's her own personality.
Zelda's her own personality, that's true.
She's on the side, she's always on her own. But I think you and Zelda really connect a lot.
Oh wow, you guys are almost at 100 likes already? Okay. You are 4 away. 4 away for the first like goal. Great job.
So, Shadow and Tink really bonded with me. Since we've had 3 cats since we were married, and Luke and Zelda bond like a lot. Like they're inseparable. Like they could do a little tap dance, do it with little hats.
No.
And they would do it at the same time.
No, that's weird.
Me and my Zelda strolling down the avenue.
No. No.
Me.
No.
Okay.
You're speaking nonsense. Weird.
Zelda is special. She is Sub-Zero.
Alright, you guys made it to your first like goal. Your next like goal is 125. I will write down the time code when I can. Okay, this bow can only be picked up by the arrow. Press, okay, so the arrow.
It was Yao Fei's bow. Slade had hidden it for safekeeping, but today, we needed to put it to good use. I remember thinking at the time that my archery had greatly improved. as well as wondering how Slade had been able to construct such an elaborate shooting gallery.
Okay. Alright. Next light goal.
Sons of Gaming says, hello from the future! 2023! It's already 2023 where Sons of Gaming is.
And in,
He's speaking to us from the future.
yeah. The arrow. Boom. Okay. There we go. And the ones in the back. Nice shot there, Oliver. Oh no, I missed! There we go.
We were ready to take on the bad guys, but it turned out they were ready too.
Turned out they were ready to. This is a great level.
Sub-Zero, it's also the future where Sub-Zero is. He's also speaking to us from the future.
Wow.
We got 2 time travelers here.
Actually, we're the ones in the past right now, because they're in the future.
Yep. Happy New Year, Sub-Zero! Happy New Year, Sons of Gaming!
Alright guys, your next like goal is 125 likes. Thank you very much.
Geo says Sub-Zero and Sons of Gaming, how is the future? Yeah, are there flying cars where you guys are? Have they solved all the world problems yet?
Okay, so let's go across the
I'm
bridge.
gonna tell someone.
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoops.
we lost the stud. We can get it back.
No, it's gone.
I'm gonna tell somebody now, like, I've spoken to people from the future. But it's true.
Yeah, it's too weird.
Zelda's breathtaking, says Richard. Yep, she is. Dre says, I'll be sure to try and stop by more. Just started high school.
It was going to be tricky to get past unless we thought of something. Luckily, Slade was extremely skilled when it came to not being seen.
Just started high school, but it is winter break, and I have a bit more time. That's very sweet of you, Dre. Thank you for thinking of us. Have you guys played any No Man's Sky recently? It is more fun now.
No.
Oh, they updated it, yeah.
No, we haven't played
I haven't played it recently.
Not since it first came out. And when it first came out, there wasn't really much to the game.
Yeah, and
It turned out to be a setup. They were waiting to ambush us like guests at some twisted surprise birthday party without any presents, cake, or ice cream.
I love his dialogue in this. Okay, Amber, continue.
It's sad the Arrowverse is ending in 2023. Really, Willish World? I didn't know that.
They're gonna continue the Arrowverse through some things, but...
Hi, Luke and Amber. I took a nap, a long nap after work. And plus what happened to me at work where it was very rough. My New Year's resolution is to exercise more and travel to different places, maybe even countries.
Oh, wow.
Says Dozenar. Austin Dozenar. That's great. And, yeah, virtual hugs Dozenar. I hope things go better. And, yeah, I saw your comment, BJ Williams. That was very sweet. And, I will definitely keep you in my thoughts and prayers for everything. Yeah.
I really like this DLC level. Arrow is really cool. But it looks like the Dark Knight Trilogy is winning our poll, so... Yoink. We're going to be doing the Suicide Squad level next, guys and gals. I believe it's also set in the Arrowverse, but I don't know. Because this came out during the height of Arrow, and it also came out when Man of Steel released. So this, I believe, Lego Batman 3 released in 2013. Right.
Happy New Year, Casey Batman. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, Sub-Zero. Thank you. Hey, Lorraine. Hi, Austin Lawrence. Hi, Later Gator. It's going to be 2023 for you, Amber, before it is for me, says Later Gator. Yeah, probably
we're in the East
1
Coast.
hour earlier than you guys. So we'll let you know how it is once it happens for us. Maybe we'll have to do that timer thing twice for our Midwest friends.
No, I won't be staying up till 3 in the morning.
No, they'll just be up 1 hour. We're only 1 hour ahead of the Midwest.
Oh, right.
We could do it at midnight, and then at 1 in the morning we could do it again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Star Citizen! No Man's Sky is a lot more content, but now definitely needs work. Star Citizen is a lot better version. No Man's Sky was only on PC, so it's something I've tried. Yeah, Star Citizen, the remake of that,
Was Mark Hamill the thing that never came out?
No, I think they remade it. They did a remake of that.
Oh, right! The Star Citizen that's coming out this year. Or in 2013. Or, 2023.
Yeah, Luke and I were looking at that because I was like, this looks very interesting because they had a commercial for that on one of the gaming events.
Wasn't it at E3 or something?
Yeah, and then I looked up Star Citizen and I was like, oh my gosh, Mark Hamill was in this back in the day. And they were going to redo it.
There was supposed to be something that Mark Hamill and Henry Cavill were in together, but it never released. It was a sci-fi game like Wing Commander, but I can't remember the name of it. Nobody's heard anything about that.
Sub-Zero says the future is alright, lol. Awesome, Sub-Zero!
Arrow took a bullet to the face. Boxing glove arrow!
Thanks for helping with the like, Sora Cloud.
Yep, your guys' current like goal is 125. You currently have 107 likes. Keep it up.
Oh, I really want to be on Cold Heart.
I don't see how you can do everything you want to do, honey. You can't stay up that late.
I bought all this.
You pushed yourself yesterday, but
I know,
what did you do yesterday?
And everything you wanted you said you wanted sausage and
I know.
cheese.
Did you eat yesterday? Like, between streams?
Look,
I'm just asking.
I was up all night until 3 in the morning, and I've been shopping for you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand. You don't want the salami I got?
No, of course I do.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna after this stream I'm gonna have a break and I'm gonna have some New Year's food. Yoink. Why is this level not ending? That's okay.
Oh, Star Citizen will eventually come out for everyone? Awesome, Dre.
I hope so. I don't think Star Citizen is the one with Mark Hamill. I think that was called something else.
That was it.
The game with Mark Hamill and Henry Cavill? Because they didn't show them in the...
I don't know if they did in the remake, but the original... The Mark Hamill.
The original never released, though. You're thinking Wing Commander. There was a game that Mark Hamill and Henry Cavill were working on that was a sci-fi game before the pandemic. And then after the pandemic, nobody knows what happened to their game. It's been almost 4 years now with any new information about it. And whenever people ask Mark Hamill about it, he blocks you on Twitter. So, either
it says the game will be ready in 2027.
What, Star Citizen?
Yeah.
Oh. Right.
Oh my gosh. He might not even be around at that point.
Are you sure that's the one with Mark Hamill?
I'm just looking it up right now.
Superior archery skills. I'm not trying to do superior archery. I'm just trying to finish the level.
Henry Cavill is in this game.
Okay.
He plays Ryan Enright, a member of the 42nd Squadron during the battle. He appears in Squadron 42 during the Battle of Vega 2. He flies Anvil F8 Lightning and appears to command the squadron comprising of Cal, Mason, and an Anvil Hornet, and several Aegis Retaliators. He is played by Henry Cavill.
Ah, that's it. So we put a zipper on it. Now no more guys are going to come through. I get you. Alright guys, you're at 110 likes. You've got 15 likes to go for the next like goal. Thank you very much. Ba-boom!
Look at this, October 2018. Superman star Henry Cavill confirmed for Star Citizen role. Star Citizen story mode needs 1 or 2 years. January 2022. But if you actually look at Star Citizen, other things about it, it says it will be out in 2027. That's more than 2 years.
Yeah, that's a long time away.
I mean, imagine if you... No, I'm not trying to be dark. But imagine if you recorded your voice for that. And then, like, in 5 years after that, you died. And then...
Be your last role.
And then, like, at 5 years later, they finally got the game done. And it would be like...
At last,
you
we
never
spotted
got
our
to
prize.
see it.
A stockpile of weapons that, for us, would make getting off the island next to him.
I noticed that Henry, because Henry's a
We had to
gamer.
destroy them while we had
Mark
the
probably
chance.
wouldn't have cared. Mark loves video games too. That's why he's been a voice actor in so many video
Mark
games.
is like, he's a sci-fi nerd.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
He's never actually got to do the one sci-fi project he's always wanted to do, though. He's a big Flash Gordon fan.
Oh my gosh.
He wanted to be either a villain in Flash Gordon or appear in Flash Gordon. And they were supposed to make like a new Flash Gordon thing years ago, but they never got around to doing it.
Luke, this is him right here. This is his character.
Yeah, I know.
Star Citizen Mark Hamill right here.
Yep.
From 2000, this is the Squadron 42 trailer from 2019. Gosh, they've been working on this forever.
That's the joke, yeah.
What? What are the people that they have in Stars? What? Gary Oldman is in this game?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Why do they have so many people in this game? Why do they have so many... Gillian Anderson from the X-Files? Why did they hire so many people for this game? It's a video game.
Because there are a lot of, like, there are some Hollywood actors that like video games.
Wow, this is so weird.
Yeah, well,
Oh my gosh.
it is what it is. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I think...
Alright, Arrow. Time to finish the Arrow stage.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So there you have it. Another harrowing experience back on the island that made me into who I am today, into what I've become today. Now I gotta go. Felicity and Diggle worry when I flash back for too long. Remember, keep your arms straight and let go.
That was really cool that they did that. Alright, so that's the Arrow level. Next up is going to be the Suicide Squad. And you guys are, 3 likes away from 115. Good job. Did we get... Did we get true Lego status?
Luke, the guy who played Salah in Indiana Jones and also Gimli the Dwarf in The Lord of the Rings, John Rhys Davies, he's in Star Citizen.
Yeah, he's in Star Citizen and he's in Indiana Jones 5.
Wow. Oh my gosh. He's going to be in Indiana Jones 5?
Honey, they're going to ruin Indiana Jones.
Oh my gosh, Luke. I know a fun fact about that actor. Did you know that after he did Indiana Jones, he was so interested in archaeology, he actually got a degree in archaeology and became an amateur archaeologist in real life?
I know, but current Hollywood is going to dump on the Indiana Jones legacy by killing him off in the past and then replacing him with his goddaughter so that she's the Indiana Jones. Like, that she did all the stuff that he was supposed to do so that history doesn't implode because he sacrifices himself, at least that's the rumor, sacrifices himself as a young man, which means his older version of himself ceases to exist, and then she becomes Indiana Jones. And, like, at the end of the movie, which ties into a Disney Plus show, they show all the heroic things she did as Indy. And it's a spit in the face to Indiana Jones fans, because basically they're bringing Sully back, and then they're probably going to kill him off in the movie too. Now, there's a rumor going around that they're actually filming a new ending because it tested terribly and Disney doesn't want to lose more money.
Sala.
So that means maybe Indy won't die now, but originally he died. Originally, young Indiana Jones died. If they have to have an Indiana Jones die, it should be the old one. That way, at least all the achievements that Indiana Jones did wasn't erased from history. Because that's just, you're basically spitting in the face of all Indiana Jones fans for the past, like, almost 40 years. It's insulting.
Okay, you scum. Code Red. We are under attack. Time to earn those expensive, explosive collars I bought you all. Sensors indicate an intruder has entered from the east wall, fluttered around the security light for a curiously long time, before finally breaking into the compound. Get out there and stop him. Believe me, you don't want to wait for my mind-blowing motivational speech.
Well, I mean, that's what Hollywood does, though, is they bring back characters and then they kill them off.
Waller with a Bell Rev Penitentiary status update.
But Harrison Ford said he would never have Indiana Jones killed off, because Indiana Jones would die when he dies.
Tasked with identifying those responsible and taking them out, whether they want to or not.
Yeah.
With the lockdown in effect, all prisoner cells have been completely sealed. It's a good thing my team are used to getting past the occasional locked door.
Wait, how could this be in...
I mean, I wish they wouldn't replace them, because I think that it just... the whole...
Well, the thing is, too,
like
the director of the movie was basically lying to people, like Kevin Smith.
I gotta admit,
if Kevin Smith was just honest and told people, yeah, the first part of He-Man Revelations is about Teela's journey, and then He-Man has a big role to play in the second half of Season 1. But he lied and he said the whole show was going to be like a tribute to He-Man fans, and it really wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, it was a story about Teela and Teela's, like, BFF. I don't even remember her name because she's, like, so forgettable in the show. But, you know, he did all this stuff saying, well, yeah, you know, my show is going to be, like, great. It's going to be an anniversary for He-Man and blah, blah, blah. And it's, like, the only, like, last episode of He-Man Revelations is actually for the fans. Like, it feels like a great episode. He-Man does heroic stuff. There's really cool music. All the Masters of the Universe characters do like really neat stuff. But for the most part, it's basically about Teela becoming the sorceress. That's the entire premise of the show, which is fine because fans wanted her to be, you know, whatever. But the same thing as the Indiana Jones director saying, no, Indy doesn't die in the past and there's no time travel. And then when the trailer came out, it showed that time travel is a thing. And, you know,
yeah, I mean,
everything that got leaked was true. So now they're frantically filming a new ending because that's what happened. Indy died and they replaced him with a woman.
They should have, like, I think that Harrison Ford, if he... supposedly what I've heard is that he has enough money to fly his own plane anywhere he wants in the United States just to get a burger.
Blue, purple, yellow,
red.
Orange. That's orange.
Whatever. Blue, purple, yellow,
red.
Orange.
Orange. Now you got me calling it red. But I mean, I don't have a problem if they want to replace Indiana Jones in the 60s or 70s with his goddaughter. Like, that's fine. Have old Indiana Jones die in the past, and then she can live up to his legacy in the future. But retconning him from history and having it so he never existed and died during World War II, that's a slap in the face to all the things he accomplished. Just so you could, you know, do the woke Hollywood thing. It's like, if they want to be smart and do, like, new exciting stuff with the Indiana Jones franchise and they want a lady to lead it, just have her take over from Indy when he dies as an old man. Because he can't be Indiana Jones in the 70s and 80s. He'd be, like, way too old. In fact, he's too old in the 1960s.
Well, like, I don't even understand why one person has to take over. Like, they could both go archaeology at the same time.
Not in the 1960s. This is supposed to be his last hurrah because his character is literally like 80 years old. You have to remember, when Indiana Jones started, like, the character was born, like, at the end of the 1800s. Like, literally.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he was, like, early to late 30s in World War II. And then when he came back in the 50s for the Crystal Skull, I believe his character was supposed to be 60 or 65, something like that. He was getting pretty up there in years, and it was kind of exciting to see him again, but the story wasn't that good. So this one takes place either at the end of the 1960s or the start of the 1970s. So if he's been training his goddaughter and his son is just AWOL, it would make sense, theoretically, for her to be the next Indiana Jones for the future, not for the past. That's stupid.
Yeah, honey, we all agree with you.
I know people agree with me. I'm very smart.
You know, but you're preaching to the choir. We
I
just
know.
want to Lego Batman.
Okay, so that's what did they want us to do here? We got Harley free now. Okay, agile characters such as Harley Quinn can scale blue and white walls like these, jump against a wall, and then quickly press X. Okay, I already did that. So what is Harley supposed to do up here now? And Harley Quinn is wearing her new 52 costume.
Do you want me to be on these streams tonight? Is that your main thing?
I would love for you to be. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
course.
that'll be our Christmas Eve thing.
You mean New Year's?
Whatever we're doing.
Captain Boomerang can destroy silver objects by throwing explosive boomerangs.
If I fall asleep, will you be upset like you didn't get to spend New Year's Eve with me?
I'm spending New Year's Eve with you right now. Wait, what did Captain Boomerang say he can do? Also, I have a question. Like, how are these... Guys, is this supposed to be the Suicide Squad from the movie? But how can they if the game came out in 2013? The Suicide Squad characters didn't release until 2016.
Maybe they knew it was gonna happen.
Sweet Pea, I don't think lying down would be a good idea. You're gonna fall asleep. I do, because you're gonna distract the stream when you fall asleep.
I'm not gonna fall asleep.
You're literally lying down and putting a blanket over you.
I'm not.
But, John, how can it be the movie from the Suicide Squad? Like, didn't that movie come out in 2016? When was the last DLC for Lego Batman 3? Like, the game released in 2013. Did they release DLC all the way until 2015? Because they actually had DLC for the Snyder Universe in the 2018 Lego DC Supervillains game. You had Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, and I believe the Suicide Squad was also in it. I'm a year off about Lego Batman 3? What year did Lego Batman 3 come out? 2014? Really? Huh. Okay.
What's King Shark doing? Must be something going on underground. For the sake of our intruders, I hope King Shark's been fed today. Did I forget to mention that King Shark actually is a shark? He likes to remind people about that.
Okay. Hey, there's King Shark. Wait, King Shark wasn't in the movie. It was... King Shark was in,
Yeah, he wasn't.
No, they had, Killer Croc was... Wait. Yeah, Killer Croc was in, David Ayer's Suicide Squad. King Shark is a shark. Okay, no, I don't know if I wanted to do that. I think I messed it up. Can I throw that at the... Oh. Okay, that worked.
I'm starting to think that Task Force X is causing more damage to this place than any potential attackers. Looks like I'll have to cancel tomorrow's basketball game.
The basketball game has been canceled. That's fine. Yeah, King Shark wasn't in the movie. Yeah, King Shark was in James Gunn's. Well, I mean, David Ayer didn't follow the comic run. Like, we all know that James Gunn's Suicide Squad was based after the 1980 Suicide Squad, which was the most popular comics run of the characters. So, part of me does have some faith in what James Gunn's plan is for the DC Cinematic Universe. I just wanted to have Henry, Ben, and Gal come back.
I didn't stream at 3 yesterday. I streamed at 3 and 3.
I know, so just go to sleep, honey. I don't want to get tired. If someone is sleeping next to me, I'm gonna get tired. And then I get cranky. So if you're that tired, you should just go to sleep. Not if you're gonna be sleeping. Lying down does not... I don't get you. Lying down does not help people stay awake. That doesn't work. Okay, what do they want us to do over here?
How can you not get this one?
Spielberg quit. They replaced him as director. He refused to do Indiana Jones 5. He said it was terrible, so he didn't do it. They got another director to do it. And of course, Harrison Ford was under contract at that point because Steven, got the 5th movie greenlit, but then he walked off the movie in its early stages, and they got some... I don't know who the director is, but it's not Steven Spielberg. Fire-based characters can heat gold objects, and El Diablo. Okay, El Diablo, where are you at? That's El Diablo from the movie, but that's not Harley from the movie, and King Shark wasn't in the movie. I know, but I'm just warning you that I'm gonna get irritated if that happens. Yes. Yes. Okay, so that's done. Okay, honey. I only had a little time to eat before the... What is that? Who has explosive stuff? Deadshot or Boomerang? I know that. Oh. Okay, so that is... Huh. That's interesting. Wait, he can't build? Why can't he build? Katana, can you build? No. Who builds? Harley? Harley builds. Okay. So this is supposed to be the Suicide Squad that's based on the movie, but it doesn't feature the movie characters, except for El Diablo, Deadshot. Except Deadshot looks different than he does in the movie. Captain Boomerang looks about the same. And King Shark wasn't really around. Alright. Oh, you guys hit the next like goal? Alright, your next like goal is 140. Was that it? Oh, okay, well that's kind of weird. Whoop. I think the Suicide Squad level is actually longer.
I take back what I said before. Whoever or whatever broke in here must have had one heck of a party. Deathstroke. He should be able to help us get past. Not that I'd trust Slade Wilson as far as I could throw him.
Okay. Your next like goal, people, is 140. Keep up the good work. So, next up will be the Dark Knight Trilogy level. That's the plan. What? Deathstroke? That's not Deathstroke. That's Deathstroke. Interesting. I totally forgot he was in this. He looks like Arrowverse Deathstroke, though. Can I deal with that guy? Yes, I can. Alright, cool. Well, bam. Alright. They mix DCU Squad and the comics? Okay. So, bombs? What does Deathstroke do? Or not Deathstroke. What do you do, Deadshot? Nothing. Okay, so it has to be Captain Boomerang then. What was that? Blue? Yellow? Why did that not... Blue? Purple? No. Orange, yellow, purple, blue. Orange, yellow, purple, blue.
Last mission, team. Our targets should be right behind this door.
Oh, Waller's here too. Okay. Wait, what? That was weird.
Gentlemen, the danger has been neutralized and identified as a Mr. Drury Walker, aka Cameron Van Clear, aka Killer Moth. No, seriously. Unable to access our computer system due to IT not being one of his special powers, he resorted to the usual monologue, detailing his plans to expose the squad in some kind of half-baked revenge plot. His moving speech allowed the squad time to effectively flank and then squash this insect. Needless to say, the whole affair was moth ado about nothing.
Wow. Okay. So that was actually a lot of characters in that. A little confusing, but it was still pretty interesting. Alright, now it's time for the Dark Knight Trilogy. So we've done, if you guys are just joining, we did Man of Steel, Arrow, that was the Suicide Squad. And next up will be... Oh, that wasn't enough to get superhero status. That's okay. Yep, Return of the Watchtower. Next up, Dark Knight. 1:05. Alrighty. Dark Knight Trilogy. And then... Or we could save Dark Knight Trilogy for last. You have Bizarro World. Oh, we still have 75th Anniversary, Dark Knight, and Bizarro. Kind of want to do Dark Knight now. So we're going to do Dark Knight Trilogy.
Hello. You all settled in? Right then. I will begin. My name is Alfred. Let me get you up to speed, son. Rachel, Bruce's ex, has herself a new man. Poor Bruce. I really thought they'd last the distance. I even got myself a new hat. This fella, Harvey Dent's got himself into a right pickle. He's only gone and passed himself off as the Batman. Dead the Batman? He's having a laugh. I mean, he's a big man, but he's out of shape. For Bruce, this is a full-time job. With Harvey Dent setting himself up as Bane, it wasn't long before the Joker made himself known. Blimey, he stands out in the crowd, doesn't he?
Oh, they're doing it from this scene. Oh, that's right, you start as a Joker. And Michael Caine isn't a very good impression, it is. It doesn't have the substance of Michael Caine. It's a bit... He talks a little bit different. Wow, thank you very much, Chad. Happy New Year. How is 2023 for you? You were the top donator of the night, Chad. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. Especially with your very busy schedule. Am I supposed to shoot the cars? Right, I'm supposed to build this. Right. Did it glitch? Well, something's not working right. I might have to start this over again because I'm supposed to build this bazooka and it's not letting me. Yeah, the pieces are falling off. Gonna have to retry this, restart the level. Because you're supposed to build a bazooka and then shoot the vehicles on the other side. It's not letting me do that. Okay, let's try this again. Not here, Bizarro. Try this again.
Hello. You all settled in? Right then. I will begin. My name is with Harvey Dent setting himself up as Bane. It wasn't long before the Joker made himself known. Blimey, he stands out in the crowd, doesn't he?
There we go, see? That's what's supposed to happen. Then you just blow up the other vehicles. I believe you have to keep going until they can't move anymore.
The police tried to take down the Joker, but he was just too much for them. Even their fancy helmets and bulletproof vests appeared to be no match for his nurse's uniform.
So we're gonna jump over here, grab the. There it is. The nurse uniform is so weird. Ah, there's Joker's bazooka. We're gonna have to have Joker jump over here. There we go. Grab the bazooka. Wait, no, you didn't do it right. There we go. Here we go again. Oh, that didn't work. Nope. Put a smile on that face.
Tries a ridiculous stunt like this again. I think Dent will plan for lower speed chases. Hang in there, my son. Batman's on his way.
No! Oh gosh. Oh, that's gonna be hard to grab that.
This can't go on. Somebody's got to put a stop to this clown.
There he is.
Where are you, Batman?
Oh. Carefully get over there. There we go. Okay, so I guess I'll just blow these up. Hello. Wait, did you fall again? Ow. Why does this never work right? Okay, it didn't glitch up again. That's good. I was thinking it glitched up again. What the heck is that? Oh, wow.
I don't know. What's Rachel thinking about this fella? Who am I to tell her? I've heard this guy can be a bit insincere. A bit, what's the expression? You know, 2 feet. Is that a bazooka? Go on, Master Bruce, get in there, son. Oh, Bruce, not another car. This dip character. I mean, with all due respect, he is a patch on Master Wade. Underneath all that rubber and armor plate, Bruce is a very sensitive guy. Not a lot of people know that. Oh, Bruce, you were only supposed to blow the Lego doors off.
Oh, that's right. The Dark Knight Trilogy is
Well,
actually kind of long.
Gordon's alive. It's just as well, because Batman needs some help to dig the Joker out of the rubble. Although most of the plan had to be improvised, Bruce felt confident that the exact parts he needed would be found conveniently close by.
Oh, that's right. They messed up the suit for this one. Suit's not supposed to be gray and black. That's, Affleck. Bale's suit's supposed to be all black. Okay, Dark Knight Trilogy. 116. Yeah, they messed up. Oh well. What else is new? Excuse me. Oh, Adam West is stuck over there. Okay, so they want me to what? Build another Batmobile?
Suddenly, Batman and Gordon were attacked by the Joker's goons. If only they'd had some sort of crime-fighting sidekick to help them.
Crime-fighting sidekick. Okay. If they call this a Dark Knight Trilogy, are they just going to cover the Dark Knight aspect of it, or are they going to do Dark Knight Rises as well?
The Joker's voice was muffled under the rubble, but I do believe he was trying to tell Batman how he got his scarf. It's strange because I don't remember him wearing one.
Okay, that's random. Yeah, little reference to Robin. Oh, they could be also talking about Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character, who we know is literally named Robin. Officer Blake, I believe was his name. Oh, there's Joker underneath the rubble. And Adam West is stuck in the rubble.
As Batman continued to build, the Joker asked him, "Why so serious?" To which Bruce replied, "I'm Batman. I'm always serious." I don't think that fully answered his question.
Yeah, I think they went all out with the the Dark Knight Trilogy level. Might be wrong, but I think Bane is in this too. I don't know how, but I think he is. Alright, you guys are getting close to the next like goal. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Well, that worked. And your current like goal is 140. No? Nothing else there? Okay. Ah, he does have a glide. Very nice. Yeah, that's what you get. Oh, almost at superhero status. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Just make it. Gonna be very close. Nope, no studs there. What do you want? Oh, you want to finish the crane. I get you. But I'm pretty sure once you finish the crane, that's when the level's going to be over. You can beat up those SWAT cars? Oh, come on, game. Seriously? We're like right there. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna finish the crane now, and the level will be over.
I remember Batman asking the Joker why he was wearing a nurse's uniform. He babbled something about fan service, which, to tell you the truth, still puzzles me somewhat.
Yeah, that joke doesn't really work. Alright. Come on, Joker.
Well, that came out as well as could be expected. Gordon's made commissioner, Joker's in prison, and Bruce managed to save half of Rachel's boyfriend. That Joker, he was a tough nut. I have to say, of all the people in lipstick Bruce has been up against, he was definitely the hardest. Now I've got to get back, put the tea on. Master Wayne will be starving after all that. Well, I don't know. He can defuse a thermonuclear warhead, but can't grill his own fish fingers. Or pick his socks up off the bedroom floor, for that matter.
Alright, so that was the Dark Knight Trilogy. No Bane. I thought they were going to do a Bane thing. Because one of Heath Ledger's most recognizable performances as the Joker that a lot of fans like is his interaction with Harvey Dent in the hospital wearing the nurse uniform. It was a really weird scene, but between that and the magic trick scene and the interrogation scene, most people equate Heath Ledger's Joker with the nurse uniform thing. So that's why they chose it. Also, it's a Lego game. They were trying to be silly. The Dark Knight is a very serious movie, so... But I'm speaking of that... Whoops. No, I didn't want to do that. Shoot. Okay. Can you, Yeah, that works. Okay. So we're gonna pick out some Dark Knight characters. Which are... That's Mr. Freeze. Where is the Dark Knight characters? Ah, here they are. So you got Bane. There he is. You've got Commissioner Gordon, you saw. Joker, Nurse. Ra's al Ghul. There he is. Bane and Ra's. Can we get the whole cast here? No, you can't. So you can only choose these guys. And how we used to do this is we used to... No, you can't really do it on the Watchtower. Nope. You'd have to be on a planet in order to zoom in. You can't really see, but that's Bane. And then you got Ra's al Ghul from Batman Begins. And they give you Scarecrow from Batman Begins. Would you like to see my mask? Okay. Catwoman from Dark Knight Rises. Whoops. Anybody else? SWAT team member? Oh, I have a SWAT team guy. There you go. GCPD SWAT. Dark Knight Two-Face. I think this is the only Two-Face version in the game, actually. I don't think you have the other Two-Face in this game. And then that's it. Then they go the Batman Beyond stuff. So they give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Dark Knight Trilogy characters. Bane, Batman, Gordon, Joker, Ra's al Ghul, Scarecrow, Selina Kyle. She's not called Catwoman in the Nolan universe. SWAT guy, and Harvey Dent. Okay, so the last DLC level we're going to look at is going to be Bizarro World. And then we'll start prepping for Arkham Origins around 10:45. This will take about 30 minutes. And then the final DLC level. Oh, yeah. Batman 75 and Adam West will be tomorrow in the finale of that one thing. Alright, so Bizarro World. Alright, let's do it.
Me and Bizarro. Bizarro hero. Help Superman. Superman say as reward, Bizarro get home planet all to himself, very far away from other people. He say not helping. Bizarro not understand, but hate new planet and make city to live in called Rocktropolis. Now very, very good man want wreck Rocktropolis, take energy from planet, make Bizarro happy to see city in peril. So me steal LexCorp replicator gun, make own League of Friends. Batzarro, Bizarra, Cesaro, and Green Zarro. Apart we fight Darkseid, save planet. Bizarro League backwards!
Isn't this based on a Lego movie?
Darkseid hurts citizens? Bizarro League must not help them. Slowly!
Okay. Bizarro Batman. Yeah, because that's Guy Gardner, Green Lantern. Yeah, it's based on a Lego movie. So Lego Batman 3 is all over the place. But, I mean, you know, it's not supposed to make sense. It's just supposed to be a fun game. They were building up to a big multiverse thing, but it never happened. They started teasing it in Lego Batman 3, and then they did more of a big tease when they introduced the Anti-Monitor at the end of Lego DC Supervillains after Darkseid is finally defeated. Darkseid is teased at the end of this game, I believe. I don't remember, though. I'm pretty sure Darkseid is teased. It could still happen. Doubtful. You want to know what DC missed out on doing? Just like they did with Lego Avengers, they easily could have made a Lego game about Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Justice League, Aquaman, and Shazam, and had those be part of like a Lego Justice League collection based on the cinematic universe. And probably Snyder fans would have bought that up like crazy, and DC would have made a lot of profit several years ago. But they never did it, because they were trying to sweep that under the rug after 2017. They were trying to get rid of that universe. It's just a shame that they don't know how to make money for their fans. It's kind of embarrassing sometimes to be a DC fan. It's like, there's always so much potential for them to do stuff, make money, and instead what they do is they, you know, leave us hanging for... My gosh, 2018 was the last real Lego superhero game. 2018. With DLC that ran until about 2020. Almost. Yeah, I think it did ring it, like, January 2020 or like maybe February of 2020 was the last DLC for Lego DC Supervillains. The game came out the fall of 2018. It had lots of DLC throughout 2019, and then at the very end of, or very beginning of 2020 was the last DLC they released for the game, if I'm not mistaken. And then they just, I don't know. Because regardless of if the, you know, if that universe was successful, you had both Wonder Woman and the Aquaman movie did very well box office-wise. BVS did better box office-wise than Justice League and Man of Steel. So, and, you know, they would have made really interesting Lego things. But nope. Because the funny thing is, the Lego Avengers game that follows, like, the first two Avengers movies and whatever, like, the first Avengers movie is good, but Age of Ultron is not that good of a movie. And they got a video game about it, right? So, I mean, the argument that, well, you know, you can't make a successful selling video game with mediocre movies, they did it with Lego Avengers. They easily could have. They easily could have done the Snyder universe as Lego games. As, like, one collection. Think about it. Lego Justice League would have consisted of Man of Steel, BVS, Justice League, Shazam, and then, like, you'd have little DLC levels for, like, the Suicide Squad and things like that. Could have been a whole thing. But instead, they starve fans just like they starve fans of the Arkham games. They just stop making content. That's just a really poor look, you know? It'd be like after Insomnia did Spider-Man, Marvel's 2018 Spider-Man game, they never made another one after that. Even though it did well enough to warrant a sequel, they decided not to do it. That's what that would... crazy stuff that would be. Because if you really think about it, it's been since 2018 since the last DC game, outside of like that one, what do they call it? That Superhero Girls TV show had a Nintendo Switch game like 2 years ago. That's about it. And in March we're getting like this really weird Justice League Skylanders type game for Nintendo Switch that we'll most likely be covering. Okay, so we're gonna use Bizarro Superman. Oh, never mind. That's nothing important. Well, it is and it isn't. What the heck is that thing? Weird. Wait, Batman is supposed to destroy those things? Okay, Bizarro has explosive batarangs that can destroy silver objects. But isn't he supposed to be doing everything in the opposite? Wouldn't he then be able to blow up... Oh, never mind. He does everything exactly the same as the other Batman. It's supposed to be opposite. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, so we need to blow this up.
No! Must get people back up to ground.
What? Okay. Ah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Build. Those actually aren't real people. Those are, statues that Bizarro made to look like people.
That better? We make such bad team.
Well, that's one way of doing that.
Them not heroes. Bizarrely fight to make Superman ashamed of us.
Backwards talk for the win. Oh, sorry, fake guy. Oops. What? What? Oh, okay, I was overthinking it. That's my problem with Lego games sometimes, I just overthink something. And before, somebody said that they used to watch us when we did Spider-Man Unlimited, the mobile game. Do I miss playing that? A little bit. I mean, it was really simple content. We had people coming off the search engine for that game. We were partnered with Gameloft. The reason why we stopped covering that game is because, well, it was a mobile game. And more or less what happened was we lost all our save data. And Gameloft felt terrible about it, but I had invested 2 years in that game. And I didn't want to start over again. Like, in order to... The problem with that game was how far along we were in it is you needed a certain spider team combined power to play as far along in the game as we were. So when I lost my save data due to an update, which was devastating, there would be no way I could continue showcasing the new spiders for Gameloft. And then they just gave our contract to somebody else. And, you know, it was pretty devastating. But actually, they just moved our contract over to look at, what was the name of that game? There was a couple racing games that came out around that time that we were still partnered with Gameloft to showcase, and they gave us cars and other stuff to look at. And our contact at Gameloft was going to give us spiders, but they even told us, they said, we'll give you all the spiders that you lost, but the team power you're going to have to build up for yourself. And the problem with that is, to rebuild up all that team power, it would have taken 6 months, something like that. And I always told them it was kind of silly that you need to have like such a high level to continue playing a game. Like, what does this mean for like new people coming in to, you know, these characters? Because you would need like a certain spider level, because you'd have 4 characters on a team or something like that. But yeah, it was pretty soul crushing, because I'd spent 2 years of my life working on that game, like, and covering it, and then it just was all gone because of an update. That sucked. What's funny is, not long after that, the game actually ended up stopping its run anyway. I think like 6 months after that. 6 months to a year.
Save more Rocktropolis people.
Yay, we saved more Bizarro people. But they're not Bizarro people, they're just gold statues. The movie that this is based on is actually kind of an adorable movie if you have like kids or something like that. It's a cute little Lego movie where Bizarro is just kind of causing trouble for Superman. He's not really a bad guy. So Superman puts Bizarro up in his own planet, and he creates like his own metropolis, but he gets lonely. So then he decides that he's going to clone the Justice League, which consisted of Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and Guy Gardner. And I think there was one other person, too, that they cloned. And then he brought his clones back to Bizarro Earth, which is this, basically Rock World. And they're going to just kind of hang out, and Darkseid comes into play and stuff. It's a fun Lego movie. It's nothing too much to you know, contemplate, but it's just a cute movie. Yeah, that's for regular Batman. That's not Bizarro Batman. That Batman would be purple. Okay. Moving on. Hello, Zelda. How you doing? Luckily, you're a fan of both Marvel and DC. I was a big Marvel fan in the 90s, but that was mostly due to Spider-Man the Animated Series, Iron Man the Animated Series, Fantastic Four, Planet Hulk, or at least I think it was called Hulk and Hulk Smashers. I don't remember what it was called. There was a Hulk animated series that was really good. And of course the X-Men. Like, there was also a plethora of Marvel video games in the 90s. Not all of them good, mind you, but some really good ones. A few good ones. LGN had, unfortunately, the license for Marvel, and they would pump out whatever game they wanted, and it wasn't always a good thing. That's because Stan Lee wanted to have as many Marvel things out in the wild so that people could, you know, get introduced to these different superheroes in any type of media that they liked. That was one of the cool things about Stan Lee, is he didn't care if it was successful. He had the Saban method of doing business. He was gonna attack every type of media he could until something stuck.
Bizarro League now have Bizarro Mobile.
Yep, we now have the Bizarro Mobile. And sometimes they did release a quality product, though. Like, their animated series run was fantastic. They beat the Justice League to, basically their own, like, animated share universe before Bruce Timm and company did it. Because the Marvel cartoons of the 90s were all interconnected. In fact, if you watch the Spider-Man episode, Secret Wars or whatever, later on, I think it's like in the 3rd or 4th season, you can see all the different Marvel characters that had their own shows prior to that, and the voice actors from those characters came back and reprised their role. Now, I would argue that the Marvel shared universe and animation wasn't as good as Justice League Unlimited, or Justice League, like the, 2000 show, but for its time, it was actually kind of cool to see the Fantastic Four and Iron Man and Captain America and the X-Men interact with Spider-Man. That was pretty neat. And the fact that it was the same voice actors. It didn't have that same, like, storytelling that Justice League had, you know, with their Timmverse later on. But it was still, you know, they definitely beat DC to the punch because the only DC cartoons at the time was Batman the Animated Series, which was a much higher quality show than the Marvel shows, but the Marvel shows had more characters. Even though the Marvel shows weren't, like, you know, Emmy award winning at the time, like, they didn't win any daytime Emmys or anything like that. X-Men came close. X-Men the Animated Series came close to winning daytime Emmys and stuff like that, but Batman the Animated Series won pretty much all of them until Power Rangers. And then Power Rangers cleaned up everything for like 2 or 3 years. And Batman the Animated Series won, I believe, 3 Emmys. 3 daytime Emmys, and they were nominated for more Emmys, but they, you know, Power Rangers kind of killed that. Because Power Rangers was this global phenomenon that no one was expecting to be this big thing, and it came out during the animated series' 2nd season.
Just when it thought all won, Superman and friends turn up, help us badly. Together, worst of friends. Darkseid not show face again. Bizarro and very ungrateful for help. Rapchopolis unsafe once again.
Yep. Power Rangers was this, like, force that could not be reckoned with. That's why I'm really surprised that Saban didn't try to... If he really wanted to make easy money, you know, before selling off the brand to Hasbro, they could have very easily made a Lego Power Rangers game. I'm still surprised that Hasbro hasn't done that. I know Hasbro is kind of a Scrooge when it comes to spending money, but that would be easy money. I would be first in line to buy a Lego Power Rangers game. That would have been awesome. Yeah, Warner Brothers canceled all the Batman games that were in development. Yep, because they were scared that the games wouldn't do well. Yet they released Gotham Knights. I have a little story about that. This was a hard lesson that they had to learn, but they honestly believed, even though they weren't looking at comic book sales. See, DC really had this idea that Twitter weirdos were going to help, like, save the company. Like, that giving people exactly what they ask for, which nobody asks for all the weird stuff that Twitter asks for in comic books. Nobody wants that stuff. General audiences don't care about any of that stuff that they push, you know, in their modern comics and stuff like that. So, in their infinite wisdom, they thought including all that stuff into Gotham Knights and all this other stuff would cause this game to be like, well, you know, their game. To be like this big thing that was going to sell something like The Last of Us or something like that. And, of course, it proved the opposite, like the game tanked. There's been no mention anything for Gotham Knights anymore because the game was just... It was a commercial flop. And they did everything that you would think that people at Twitter would love in their game. You know, they checked every box. They insulted well-known popular characters like Mr. Freeze. They did so much stuff. Oh my gosh, okay, this is weird. Oh, there's Daffy. Okay, thank you, Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith, before he was kind of crazy. He used to be cool, and then he went kind of bonkers. Because people in Hollywood believed that, you know, you have to agree with every crazy philosophy that happens or you can get canceled. And it's actually the opposite now. Like, everything's swinging back. The pendulum... I told you guys the pendulum would swing back eventually. Like, normalcy would start to kind of make a comeback. Like, the time of insanity is kind of disappearing. And the time for people to have common sense again and, you know, to be like, well, I don't agree with you, but I don't hate you, and I'm not going to try to cancel you from your job or something because we have disagreements on, you know, our personal beliefs. Like, people are starting to be adults again and not stamping their feet like little kids. And, you know, everyone who disagrees with me is a brown shirt. Like, that type of philosophy is finally disappearing. The problem is it lasted so long. It was like, oh my gosh, almost an entire decade of that nonsense, you know? But the pendulum is swinging back. But, you know, in their infinite wisdom, because DC's stupid, they thought basically doing all that stuff in the Gotham Knights game, which for the most part they did that. They ruined Batman. They made him a crazy, you know, Twitter ally character. They made Batgirl exactly how Batgirl is in their mindset, but not how Batgirl the comics is. She's not compassionate. She's very aggressive. She talks down to the male characters in Gotham Knights. They made Mr. Freeze a psychotic person who, you know, apparently gets dumped by his wife and he becomes like a villain, and then Batgirl says, oh no, he was always a toxic male in the game. So, I mean, they're just, it's a Twitter weirdos fantasy world. And, you know, they took the gamble, they rolled the dice, and they failed miserably. The thing is, are they going to do that with Wonder Woman, though? That's the question. Are they going to still try this failed philosophy that has been losing ground with the new Disney animated movie that bombed this year, that was filled with that type of propaganda? You know, anti-men, all this other stuff. That movie tanked so hard that they had to quickly put that on, what do they call that? Disney Plus. The movie just released in Thanksgiving, and it's the biggest animated bomb for Disney in its history. And they quickly put that thing on, not HBO Max, Disney Plus as quickly as they could to try to make some money back on it. They lost hundreds of millions of dollars. And that movie is abysmal. And then the movie was actually destroyed by Puss in Boots, which is a DreamWorks movie. And DreamWorks is becoming the new Disney on the block. They're releasing nothing but good hits, like, over the past decade, whereas Disney has been kind of struggling. I would say the last good animated movie Disney had was Moana. That was a cute movie with a lot of heart to it, and, you know, it had endearing characters, it had a good message. That was like Disney's last big animated, you know, heartfelt movie, whereas DreamWorks has just been releasing hit after hit. Puss in Boots is already on its way of making $100 million. Like, when I went to go see it with Amber, it already crossed over into, I think it was $80 million, which is pretty big considering, you know, that Avatar movie's out. Avatar was crushing everything. But that Stranger World or whatever, Strange World movie, it came out at Thanksgiving or before Thanksgiving, which that's a good time to release a movie. And then it just kind of made about $65 million in the course of an entire month. That's it, worldwide. And Puss in Boots hasn't even released worldwide yet. It came out in America at Christmas time. And already in America, it's made like, I don't know, 80 million or something like that. So probably by the end of January, we're looking at probably 250 million for the Puss in Boots movie, which I challenge people to go see. I think you'll really like it. It's got a good message. It's great story. Way better than the 2011 movie. And it teases Shrek 5. I mean, what's not to love? Yeah, Strange World was a bad movie. Exactly. Yeah. It was all over the place. But, you know, hopefully, Warner Brothers won't be so gun-shy anymore and realize that there are some games that aren't going to succeed. Like, if they make another game like Gotham Knights, it'll fail right out the gate. If they make something comparable to Arkham, or they give us, like, a new Lego DC Superheroes game, I think that'll do really well. I still have no idea why they haven't given us a DC Superhero collection. Fans have been asking for that for almost 10 years. Still nothing. All they want to do is Disney products. Star Wars, and there's a big rumor that they're going to be releasing a Disney Lego game on its 100th year anniversary for Disney. I don't know if that's true or not, but there are some big Lego channels that believe that, so maybe there's some truth to it. I don't know. Not really my cup of tea, though. Yeah, Puss in Boots. Antonio Banderas. You know the reason he got that role is because he was Zorro? And everybody loved his Zorro. I loved his Zorro. Apparently he wants to make a third movie now, but he's so old. He wants to do a Passing the Torch movie. Like, to his son character that they introduced. And I believe Catherine Zeta-Jones, Antonio Banderas, and the director are trying to get a studio to make the movie. Because they really want to do a third one. I'd be all for it, because the Antonio Banderas Zorro movies were amazing. They were so much fun. Yeah. But anyway, people, that's it. That's all. Your next live stream will be starting up at 10:45, 11 o'clock. And I hope you guys will look forward to Arkham Origins. Thanks so much for hanging out for the DLC showcase. Tomorrow will be the finale of Lego Batman 3. And we'll be doing the Adam West level in it. And the Batman 75th anniversary stage as well. So I had fun. I hope you guys did too. And Arkham Origins will be starting up at 11 o'clock. Stream over. Thank you again, Chad, for the top donator of the night. And see you guys in Arkham Origins. I gotta shut down the PS3, or sorry, shut down the PS5. Gotta reconnect the PS3, which I put away. And get that all set up for you guys. Yep. See you guys in about a half hour. God bless and happy gaming. Thanks so much for watching. Arkham Origins is next.